Hello and welcome to Shivi Education. Today I am going to discuss about Unit First of Environmental Study. In this we will discuss about the need for public awareness about environment. Number 1 is growing population. In recent year we have seen a great rise in the population. It considerably puts pressure on our natural resources and reduces the gains of development. Hence this is one of the greatest challenge before us because it is to limit the population growth. Although population control does automatically lead to development, yet the development leads to a decrease in population growth rates. Number second, poverty. India has often been described a rich land with poor people. The poverty and environmental degradation are mixed with one another. The vast majority of the people directly dependent on the natural resources of the country for their basic needs like food, fuel, shelter, and fodder. And about 40% of our people are still below poverty line. Third, environment degradation. As people are dependent on the natural resources, it has adversely affected the poor who dependent upon the resource for their immediate surrounding from their immediate surrounding. Thus, the challenge of poverty and the challenge of environment degradation are two facets of the same challenge. Number fourth, agricultural growth. The people must be made familiar with the methods to sustain and increase agricultural growth without damaging the environment. High yielding variety have caused soil salinity and damage to physical structure of soil. That is why it is necessary to aware the people about the environment, what are they using for the agricultural growth. Number fifth, need to increase groundwater. It is essential of rationalizing the use of groundwater. Factors like community waste, industrial effluents, chemical fertilizer, and pesticides have polluted our surface water and affected quality of the groundwater. So it is essential to restore the water quality for rivers and other water bodies. Suitable strategies for conservation of water, provisions of safe drinking water, and keeping water body clean should be developed. Number 6, development and forest. Forest serves catchments for the river. With increasing demand of water, plan to harness a mighty river through a large irrigation projects were made. Certainly, these would submerge forests, displace local people, damage flora and fauna. As such, the dams on the river Narmada, Bhagirathi, and elsewhere have become areas of political and scientific debate now. Forests in India have been shrinking for several centuries, owing to pressure of agriculture and other uses. Because of vast areas that were once green stand today as a wasteland. These areas are to be brought back under vegetation cover. The tribal communities inhabiting forests respects the trees, birds and animals, give them sustenance. We must recognize the role of these people in restoring and conserving forest. The modern knowledge and skills of the forest department should be integrated with the traditional knowledge and experience of the local communities. The strategies for the joint management of forest should be evolved in a well planned way. 7. Degradation of land. The remaining uh, classified as forest land and various lands what are separated from forest, these are degraded by various people. Here is a varying degree of agricultural land and productive and unproductive land. Coming to evil consequences of urbanization. Because India lives in urban area, 27% of Indians lives in urban area. So urbanization and industrialization has given great number of birth to a great number of environmental problems. 30% of urban India lives in slums. Out of India's 3,245 towns and cities, only 21 have partial or full sewage treatment facilities. Here, the rapid urbanization is also a major challenge. Ninth, air and water pollution. Majority for industrial plants are using outdated and pollution causing technologies and makeshift facility devoid of any provisions of treating their waste. They are not applying any green environmental friendly eco friendly techniques for the discharge of waste. They discharge their waste into the water bodies that also comes under the water pollution. Great number of cities and industries have been identified in terms of air pollution. Acts are enforced in the country, but their implement is not so easy. So the reason is their implementation needs great resources. So again, the people are to be made aware of these rules. Their support is indispensable to implement these rules. So this is all about the need for public awareness about environment. Thank you.